Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters. Welcome to your fortnightly forecast for the next 2 weeks. Before we start, remember these are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. That is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help us all on our paths to our highest vibrational good. For your key to the week, or should I say the key to the fortnight? Okay, so you have the Hanged Man, right? So you are being advised this fortnight to really take some time out, right? So maybe to really enjoy the break or the time off that you're having, which I know I definitely will. That's why this is a 2 week forecast, because Rafi needs that break as well. The thing is with the Hanged Man, it is a card of reassessment and reevaluation. So there's a lot of things that you're re-examining here that you're really starting to understand at a different level. What I would also say with the Hanged Man, because it can represent stasis, this is really a time for you to sit still, just to really observe the way that things actually are at the moment. And when you're having experiences, throughout obviously this period of the year, certainly from an ascendant sign, to a lesser degree the sun and the moon, but still relevant, this is 12th house stuff for you, right? So this is a time to really be more introspective, maybe where energy is a little bit lower, where you are really taking stock of everything that you've experienced over the course of the year. So this Hanged Man is really basically saying this is not a fortnight to be hustle and bustle and to be rushing into things and doing this, that, and the other and going here, there, and everything. Yes, do the holidays. Yes, indulge, yes, really do enjoy yourself, but take it all at a pace. Take some time out to meditate, take some time out to breathe, take some time out to really be present in your body and in your life at this moment in time. And also, the Hangman is a very spiritual energy, but it's a transcendent energy, right? Because it's ruled by Neptune, so it has this kind of nebulousness about it, where it can show up as things like delays and all of that sort of stuff. But really, what it's asking you to do is to sit still long enough to really allow yourself to be. All right, so for your actions and options, you have the Three of Pentacles. It's a really interesting card to have with this one, because it does suggest, even though there's no High Priestess here, this is intuition, right? The Three of Pentacles is about learning. It's about taking on board new information, potentially even strategizing, right? So this might be a really good time to strategize, might be a really good time for you to get clear on some plans, especially because you've got the Three of Pentacles in your actions and options. So there's a lot of learning happening at the moment. There's a lot of figuring things out, but this is all happening on a much deeper level. It's happening internally, right? And maybe even for some of you at a spiritual level as well. In terms of the options that are available to you, this is about gathering new knowledge, new information, new wisdom in some way, shape, or form. There's definitely new information coming in. Sorry, I was just seeing if I could dull some of that light. There's definitely new information coming in, and you really trying to figure out, maybe not necessarily what to do with it, but how to apply it. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Strength card. So it's a really interesting card, right? And when I see that lion being wrestled by this, well, she's not being wrestled, but when I see the lion with the maiden, there is a part of me that wonders if someone's going to try to force conversation or communication with or from you over this fortnight. And maybe you just want to keep it quiet. You just want to keep it chilled. I have to say as well, I feel sorry for anybody that tries to make you do something that you don't want to do over this next fortnight, because that Strength card means that in terms of how you communicate or how you move forward, you are very set or very resolute in the way that you're going to proceed. So I love this, and it's, look, right, that's like an internal strength that dictates the level or the quality of communication that you're going to have. Now, with the Three of Pentacles, that Strength card takes on a much deeper significance, because it suggests that it's not that you're ignoring advice, it's just that you're taking it sort of with a pinch of salt. So when it comes to those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, I think this is you, especially for those of you that are working for somebody else, sorry, the students and those of you that own businesses. There's something about this where you are looking at taking things in a very different direction or changing things. And in order to do that, you have to get really clear on what it looks like for yourself. So you're not really allowing anyone else to kind of take the lead on what that's going to be or how it shows up for you. This is kind of like a moment of clarity that comes not only through self-honesty but also through brutal self-trust. And if that looks sort of very different to what everybody else wants or expects from you, I don't think they're going to, I think they're going to be sorely surprised if they try to sway you in any way. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this might actually be you gearing up to have the courage to, either have the conversation with the boss. Sorry, I'm going to move these over because obviously you can't see that very well. So, it's very bright here today, which makes a change. All right, so it's just a really interesting consideration for sure. All right, and then for those of you that are retired and no longer working for any reason, that strength card again, it's maybe for some of you this is about going back to school, maybe it's about finishing a qualification, maybe it's taking a leap of faith of some sort that maybe you usually wouldn't, because it requires, and this isn't to say that you're not courageous, but maybe it requires some sort of smarts or kind of brain power or muscle that you're not used to using or that you haven't used before. For your love and relations, you've got the Four of Wands. For those of you that are single and looking to mingle, there could be somebody that you really share an intellectual connection with. Somebody that really sees things in a very similar way to you, but you are very different people or characters, and it's like that. That age-old adage, like when they say like opposites attract. You are very opposite in many ways, but you're also very similar in others. So I like that. I really like it. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this actually, potentially shows up as you and your partner being on the same page for something, but it's like you embark on a learning goal or a mission or some kind of practical endeavor, but you're doing it together. So it's like you're setting let's say you're setting a New Year's resolution. It's something that you and your partner are aligned on or with. So you say to yourselves, you know what, we make a pact, we do this together. Remember, your astro taroscopes are up and out there for your purchasing pleasure, as are your New Year, New Frequency, which, like I say, it's a short, sharp, focused energy work session that is designed to give you everything that you need on that energetic level to smash 2024. You can get those on the link in the description box below. For your money and materials, you have you. So you've got the King of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. So whether you're a man or a woman, however you identify as irrelevant, this is you. Because you've got it in your money sector, and you've got the Three of Pentacles, right? This is a self-reliance to make money. There's something here where you're potentially releasing one thing in order to go for something else. It's kind of like almost like you're claiming yourself in a sense. Like to say, you know what, the money-making ideas, the promotion, the whatever it is that's going to get me to that next level of financial, not even abundance, but financial security and stability, I'm going to make that happen for myself. There's something here where you're very resolute about how this either is or isn't going to happen, or isn't going to proceed. With the Hanged Man, you are being encouraged to take your time with it. All right, when it comes to your physical health and vitality, your nervous system, your endocrine system seem to want some kind of support from you. So I would really look into that at this moment in time. And then when it comes to your home and environment, a lot of you are thinking very hard about home at the minute. There's a lot of consideration going on there, and this actually, for a lot of you, this fortnight might open up a lot of questions about your family of origin, people that you're tied to, people that you're connected to, and there might be a lot of distance for some of you. Aquarius is known as the alien of the zodiac, so we tend to be quite different from the groups or even the connections that we're born to anyway. And often, even within a group setting, even if they are our people, we tend to be somewhat sort of on the outskirts. So if you're feeling that extra this month or over this fortnight, remember, Rafi loves you. Rafi is one of you, and you are going to be absolutely fine. So I just want to say, Whatever you do or don't celebrate, from my heart to yours, I truly hope you have a wonderful holiday season, whether it's Christmas, Yule, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, that you celebrate or don't. I hope you have a wonderful time of it. Enjoy this next 2 weeks. Take care. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be bringing you lots of new stuff in the new year, and I really hope you love it. All right. Thank you for all of your support throughout this year and beyond. It really does mean a lot. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.